What up, students? Today we're talking about the heart, okay? We're going to be piggybacking off of lesson 5 and lesson 6 in a nutshell. But what I will say is this might turn into 2 lessons. But anyways, let's get started. So I have here in my notebook a little things that I've jotted down about the heart to help explain it better to you guys. But in a nutshell, the heart is not what you think. You see, your heart is your inner earth. Your heart is the core of you. It's your inner vortex. You see, the heart, it's not a pump. Let's get that out the way right there. The heart is not a pump. The heart actually it's symbolic of earth and the green dragon and the occult mythology symbolism, because the heart and earth are the same word. They have the same exact letters. And you have to remember, like I said in lesson 6, H is the 8th letter in the alphabet, okay? That's making your heart your center, your access point, the gateway of the body, the true access way to this information. You have 3 chakras below, and then you hit the middle point, the still point, where you reach the knowing, the access to the true higher realms, the true higher worlds in the chakra, where you can get to the base of heaven, the head, the. I have these pictures here to set an example. The heart is not a pump. It's much more than that. It's a vortex. You see, the heart is in control of the blood. Yes, well, when the blood and the bodily fluids in the body get filtered through the capillaries in the heart, it turns into a vortex. This vortex projects a quantum field, or projects an energy around you that it's sucking in directly from your environment, from the universe, okay? Like I've written down here on my notes, your heart is a vortex of energy, an energy generator, not a pump. The heart is at a 36 angle, right? 3 plus 6 is what? 9. Pay attention. The heart turns the blood into plasma, pure plasma. Plasma, like I was saying last week, is what? The 4th state of matter they don't talk about. So the heart is actually generating energy, turning your blood into electromagnetic energy, the 4th state of matter, pure plasma, especially the higher you generate, which is why the heart and the spirit were referred to as the temple of the soul and the seat of the throne in the body, right? Whereas the brain would be the mind, or the heavens, okay? The heart is a generator of ether, pure spirit energy, which holds everything. Hey students, I'm back. My bad, y'all. I ran out of storage like right in between lessons, so we're just gonna piggyback right where I left off, reading out of my notes, okay? Each heartbeat is a frequency wave being pushed out into the ethers, into the etheric field that holds everything together, okay? The real 5th element, like a signal, which is why the ancients taught that there's power in your calm mind, your psychic center, your outer court, right? Your heaven, okay? The upper worlds, the upper realms, there's power in there when you have a calm mind. You see, when you don't have a calm mind, you're not going to control the outcome. You're not going to control the waveform, the frequency vibrations and sensations around you in a situation that emits a strong emotional response. Energy is just, you have to remember, emotions are just energy in motion. It's just energies in motion inside of your body causing you to react a certain way. So whenever you have a calm mind, you're able to control the situation. You're able to control the outcome. Whenever you're acting off of emotions instead of coming from your heart center, you're acting off of impulse. You're acting off of the lower 3 worlds, the lower 3 realms, your animalistic self. Thus, you're going to miss the mark every time. There's not going to be any mental activity. You're not reaching the higher 3 planes. You're stuck and stagnant by acting off of emotion. You have to have a calm mind. You have to be one within. You're going to lose sight of the situation. Instead of having the calm mind, channeling and transmuting the energy, shooting it up the ether, with your inner light, with your breath work, your meditations, your thoughts, emotions, and feelings, your energy in motion. Because remember, light follows thought, okay? Thoughts become things. So whenever you're channeling that and you're moving it up into the 3 higher realms, the throat chakra, the mind's eye and the crown. You're moving it into the higher world if you have a calm mind. This is the center point. This is the middle point. ANahta, the unstricken, the unbroken, the unmoving one. This is going to make sense as to why Jesus has his heart out of his chest in just a moment. Let me digress. And by Jesus, I mean Cesar Borgia, the pedophile, the sister fucker. Anyways, as I was reading, you're just going to be stuck in your lower nature. That's because the heart, the pineal, and the pituitary gland are the three frequency conductors within the body, the three sages within the body, the three wise men within the body, okay? These are the three centers of light in which the death of the star and the birth of a cell happen. It's the mycelium network. It's your brain cells. It's the universe within. You are truly the microcosm within the macrocosm. You can tell by the reflection of the eye in the nebula. Now pay attention to the pictures I have up during this presentation because it all fucking correlates together, okay? I know what I'm doing. Trust me. Now, as I was saying, reading from my notes here. Transmuting the ether up to the pineal gland, there will be more mental activity than being conquered by your emotions. Why? Because the heart, the pineal gland, and the pituitary gland are the frequency conductors within the body. Think of them like the three sages, the three wise men, the sun, moon, and star connection almost. That's what it is, really, in the body, okay? You see, thus making the pineal gland the driver, or the will, the will, the W-I-L-L, the W-H-E-L-L, the will of light, the chakras, right? The will, making the pineal gland the will, the spirit, and the pituitary gland would be the cosmic water, the celestial water, the spiritual waters of above and below that were separated, right? Okay? And you have to remember, more importantly, the heart would be the cosmic or the celestial boat of Ra, the celestial cosmic boat, the ferry boat of Asar, of Osiris, yes? The electric is the pineal gland, the magnetic being the heart, the individual vortex. Now, what is the electric or the electron in the atom, in the atom? The electric center is the pineal gland, okay? The magnetic is the heart. The magnetic is the heart. The neutron is the heart. The nucleus, the center that holds it all together. Okay? The internal vortex of fluid in your body is the pituitary gland, the etheric waters of life and death, spirit and matter, which make the electromagnetic quantum field. The electromagnetic quantum field. That's why the enemy uses what against us? Uses love against us, the love for our people, the love for humanity, the love to see life being better and everyone thriving. They use that against us, okay? And they use symbolism. They use our tools and our symbols of ancient, that our ancestors left behind for us specifically to become adepts and study and learn as weapons against us. So we're afraid of our own shit, to disrupt the mind and heart connection within us all, so that you're stuck in inertia and stagnant and you're afraid of everything around you. You're stuck in spookism instead of doing what the basic instructions before leaving earth tell you, the Bible tell you, question everything. So like I taught in my previous lessons about the eye and the significance of the eye, and how the eyes are projectors and energy signals that tell the brain what to do, and how the brain cells are really connected to the mycelium network, okay? Which is really connected to the cosmos and the stars and the multiverse, because they look identical. It's the same thing. Just how I was going into the atom and I was explaining to you the 3 and the 6 with the atom, okay? Why does this all correlate? Well, for example, think of it like this. Think of the brain as the negative center, the electron, connected to the blue flame of the heart of the Maltese cross, right? The threefold flame of the heart. The blue flame is the negative arm, okay? And the gut, also known as the reproductive system, is the positive center, the proton within the body. This is why the semen retention is so fucking important in men, because the semen is concentrated light, solar phallic energy. Where is the solar plexus located? The highest point of the three lower worlds. In the gut, in the reproductive system. Yes or no? Yeah. When you think about the solar phallic energy, think about how I told you the inner Christos and how Santos Bonacci broke that down.